Tau is an interesting one because it got some hate from like an Eric Wall type, which is always kind of bullish because it's like a bullish hate into a community. He's the kind of guy who will like FUD hex before the 100x, right? He's the kind of guy who would FUD like link before the 50x. So like actually I got interested in Tau specifically because of the FUD, because I was like, okay, this sounds bullish. It's kind of like when I FUDed Rune, and then Rune went to 6 cents and then went to $20. So yeah, it's bullish FUD. FUD is always bullish, almost. I don't think there's anything I would put my...
Did you hear that, baby dolls? Did you hear that? From Suzu. Now, I call him Puzu only because it sounds funny and it rhymes, but he hasn't blocked me. He doesn't actually block anybody. So you always know him, friends. I know, very, very controversial with the 3AC, but he knows his way around crypto. I really recommend watching this video episode, by the way. You actually find some similarities from what your peanut brain here may or may not say. Now, it's very interesting, right? He says, FUD's always bullish. This is a guy who's been around since like 2012. He's literally, friends, he's replaying in his mind hundreds of scenarios. He's like, dude, the FUD was always bullish. Like, privacy coins, everything, friends. Yes, they're dead now, but in the heat of the moment, the heat of the FUD, for that cycle, always bullish. Like, he's literally said, always bullish. Think about it. Mr. Puzu couldn't think of one scenario. He's like, oh yeah, that FUD was kind of it didn't end up going up after. He couldn't even think of one. And it never happened. It was always like, now here's the thing. Of course, you have like Luna, right? There was Luna FUD. But friends, that guy who alerted everybody to Luna being a Ponzi, the one that everybody ignored, it was at 25 bucks. Luna then went to 110, I think. So you missed, it did like another 4x. It just kept running up. So yeah, it went to 0 after, but it's like FUD's always bullish, right? And it also mentions, right, he gave a special mention here to Hex as well. It's like Hex before it did 100x, like FUD'd by Eric Wall. Surprise, surprise, friends. So just to let you know, okay, we're going to have to spin the helicopter hat for a second time here. I know we're breaking the rules, but for you, baby dolls, Eric has FUD'd your friend Somi here. Okay. I am so bullish on myself. Erection! Come on! Also, unequivocally, undeniably, Eric's FUD for PulseChain, PulseX, Hex, Richard Hart. I mean, it was intense for the Hex part. I wasn't there for that very, very early one, okay? But he really stepped it up a notch, friends. Like, he stepped it up so much, it's now in yearly prediction stuff, okay? It stepped up, like, that's how deep it's going now. So, I told you, man, so many times, friends, I give you the analogy. You're at a beach, okay? You got your clothes on, everyone else does too. You're not at a nude beach, but you got a beach ball, okay? You put a good beach ball, you put it under the water, and you try to keep it under the water. You know, the harder you push down, the more explosive the beach ball is going to be. So, yeah, man, look, yeah, we got Hex is a cycle 2 thing. We got Identity Crisis. We got Richard not streaming. FUD. I know. But by the way, friends, just there's a lot of facts we got to deal with as well, because the expectations of the moonshots, yeah, it doesn't mean we do 1000x, but we do pretty good compared to many other coins that are going to stay irrelevant. It's just that, like, I'm just begging of you to just make sure your bags are packed, because I'm going to be cheering when PulseChain's 10x above day one sec. Like, friends, I'll be like, I'm euphoric at 2x above day one. You know what I mean? And I want you to know that at PulseChain 10x above day one sec or PulseX 3x, like, that'll be a 30x from PulseX's low, by the way. So if PulseX is the 3x above day one sec, that'll be 30x from the low. I'll be euphoric pretty much. I'll be yelling. So I want you to know that's still success to me. And you might look at that, go, those numbers suck ass. Okay, man, it's not up to me and you, but I'm just telling you the funny part, right? And when we go up, I say, hey, man, it's cool, we're up. And everyone's like, but Sami said we're not going to do 1000x. And I'm like, bro, stop jinxing it. Habib, stop jinxing it. For once, stop jinxing it. Okay, let it get up, and then you can start throwing the eggs on my face. And then they do jinx it, and then we come back down. But then on the way down, okay, the bears come out. And they go, ha, 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 it looks like I was right after all. And I'm like, Habib, it's contrary, and we're not due to pump until later on. I know, magical 4-year cycle. Yes, I know, it's voodoo magic. Yes, I know, it sounds crazy, but guess what? We've been here before. You heard Mr. Puzu, okay? FUD's always bullish. So just think about these, putting them all together. What do you actually do? Well, I'll just tell you right now, friends. Get bullish on the chain. All right. I've already done all the homework here for you. I've literally done all the freaking homework here for you. You know what the Atropa ecosystem is. pDAI, Teddy Bear, Atropa. There's all these other little cute little coins out there. You know what Tangang is. HOA, Dick with Butt, Pear, Fruit Rat, all these other things. You know, there's an ecosystem out there. You understand that, friends? Okay, Cookies. Cookies is in there, Mr. Cookies. You understand that? You got 9-inch. You know there's going to be like a campaign coming out. You know that Hexy Bastard. He's now back. You know there's going to be updates to PulseX exchange, maybe. But 9-inch is going to be there. Catering to meme coins, Poor Pleb, Cute, PP, 9-inch, the BBC token. You know all these, friends, the universe out there. There are others out there. You know Icosa, Alex is still cooking. Alex is still cooking, and you know Icosa's leverage on Hex. Icosa and Hedron. So they leverage on Hex. You see, friends, I've just gone through like everything in the freaking ecosystem, and guess what? They're all freaking cheap. Do you understand that? They're all freaking cheap. Because I know how degen some of these soy boys are who are buying up the Soylana coins at 350 million market cap, telling me I'm still early, when my friends at Crypto Banter Show are giving expose top 10 videos about it day after day after day after 5 green monthly candles. Okay? You're not early anymore, Habib. Yes, they do their job good. They do their job real good, isn't it? Covering stuff. Well, guess what, friends? When a mainstream influencer channel can cover things for you, it means there's so much information out there, it means you're late. You understand that? We have to venture into the unknown. What's Tangang? Are they a terrorist group? What's the Atropa dude? Maria, is he a guy or a girl? Did he really buy EHEX? Yes, he did, by the way, supporting EHEX as well. What's going on? See all these question marks? I run into that because I know, oh, sweet, that's FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt. I go, guess what? We're either all going to zero or all going up. I mean, pDAI is going up. Friends, I mean, just got to tell you one thing. When we look back at this in the future, I'll probably be on Oprah's show or something. One of those, like, you know, those TV talk show hosts during the day. And I'll be telling people, look, it all started with pDAI, the protein version of DAI. Or that estrogen soy boy version of DAI pegged to $1, and they enjoy pegging, if you know what I mean. They can't get it up above $1. Family friendly show, if you know what I mean. So it all started with pDAI doing some crazy stuff. And then Richard quoting pDAI doing a 5000x. And you don't need to be in pDAI. You don't need to be in. I'm just telling you, that's how it started. I'm like, some crazy, wild, schizophrenic, autistic stuff is going on here, friends. You understand that? That's what's been going on. And I mean, I'm wearing a helicopter hat still making videos about this. It's too exciting, man. All this other stuff is boring, friends. Like, everyone tells me, going at this DeFi thing, you go and look at it. Okay, you forked some random coin on Ethereum that has 700 million market cap that opened up high that we couldn't get in anyway. And now you're on another chain. And guess what? Oh, your fully diluted valuation is 250 million. Where's the value, Habib? Where's the value? There is no value. That's what most chains and stuff out there. But now, we are presented with an opportunity. Sure, PulseChain they call it, right? You got some oranges, HOA, you got some bananas, you got some fruits and some pears. You got all this cute stuff, dick with butt, throw it in, make it more magical. Understand, friends, we've got a lot of these things going on. I don't know how all of it ends. I'm just telling you right now, when Mr. Puzu, who knows his way around the industry, just said, dude, FUD's always bullish. That's it. Friends, it's funny, Mr. Puzu, he remembers, right? Mr. Puzu, he literally remembers, he goes, oh yeah, that time I FUD'd Rune at 6 cents and then it went to $20. He remembers the exact price he FUD'd and he remembers the price it went to, okay? Now me, they say I FUD'd pDAI with all the inflation bug and stuff here and there. Just like Dev's telling me, hey, this thing is bugged. Okay, I watched it go up. I went down. I'm like, look, I got to swallow my pride. The pDAI community have put Somi's head on a stake, decapitated. Looks like one of the Mortal Kombat fatalities. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, if I had an ego, I would be closing the browser right now and I would go out there and do something productive. Like make myself a cup of orange juice and tie my shoelace as well. And I'm not wearing any shoes. That's what someone with an ego would do. But I said, okay, man, this chart just looks, it's rounding off. I type in pDAI. When we'll go watch my lottery ticket video on pDAI, I'm like, guys, if you don't believe me, there's a community still there. Just type in pDAI. Now, granted, I don't know if you guys remember, you guys were posting like once every 24 hours back then. Now it's like once every 20 seconds. Do you know what I mean? But you're still there. You're still there. FUD's always bullish, man. That's it. FUD's always bullish. You're seeing with Hex, PulseChain, PulseX, like that's why I'm telling you, okay, yes, sweet, we're gonna win, but just be careful because what's win to you? You know, I don't think we're doing 1000x, but I'm telling you, there's the beach ball. That's it. Remember the beach ball. Like, subscribe, bell button. I'll catch you soon.